Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to take the topic on game AI, and the topic is tactical AI in game design. So, how does it work? So all those things will be going on. So let's do it tactical AI in game design. So in this, we introduce the principles of creating and engaging the game, and also it covers the concepts from the initial ideation, from the initial part, okay, till the final implementation. So initially, what are the data we are getting, what are the needs needed from there till the final implementation is gathered, and also the aspiring for the game designers and developers is also done in the tactical. So what are the tactical things used in AI is mainly done in this. So when it comes to the game designer's role, the game designer's role is also very much important in the designer's role and the game structure. So visionary and in the form of architect and in the form of the player experience, they bridge the creative vision. Okay, whatever the vision that takes place. Okay, because the games are created in the form of a humidity thing. So in the form of a vision, how does it takes place? What all the technical executions takes place? All those done, and finally the structure of the game is also very much important. So when you take it in the form of like the structured in the form, the rules is more important, and what are the games we need, and the cultures that is needed, and we dedicate the mechanism also. Okay, as per the physics, the mechanism is also very much important. So the culture is more important in this game design rules. When it comes to the formal or dramatic elements or the systematic dynamatics, we need the formal elements. The formal elements, what all is must needed, the rules, the resources, and then how the boundaries and outcome takes place, and how we define the player, all those needs in the form of interaction. When it comes to a dramatic elements means the players premises and character story is more important. So when if we are taking a game, the tactical AI, what they do is they just create the story of depending on the character. There will be a single character from birth to the extent of thing, what all the things going on, that will be considered as the story. And in the form of a systematic system dynamics also, there are certain rules to be followed in the systematic form. These rules are done in the form of a systematic form where there won't be any changes or taking place in that. So this is how this formal and dramatic elements also done in the tactical AI. So this is the game concept. So if we take the game that I have mentioned over here, it is a game where it is like a map where we'll be going on each and every concepts. So when you take this game, we'll be moving on to each and every levels. That's the tactical form. So in the tactical form, how we are moving from one place to another and completing those levels is much more important. So in that way, we the first of all we need the game concepts. What is the game concept that is done over here, and the unique selling of the target, and also the game's essence is also very much needed. So when you take this beautiful game, so here we can see a princess. She has to move on to all the places, and finally she has to reach to the palace. So that's the concept. So it should be in the form of a game's essence in the compelling hook. And whereas in the games world, the games world will be so it is like fantasies where what is not there in the real world can be done in the real world. So in that way it does. It also has some genres. It depends on the mechanisms and how these perspective all those things are being done. Next is the storytelling and the gameplay. So when we take the storytelling and the gameplay, when it takes the narrative elements, and it also has a linear emergent environment with the gameplay. So when we have the interactive experience of the player, it is defined by any of the reward. Okay, so in that way this storytelling has a different tactical AI gameplay, which is always done so that the environment and the gameplay will be enriched everywhere. So even the core mechanics, that is very much important in the core mechanics and the game balancing. So when the fundamental actions or players which performs it, they like jumping or crafting, they can able to adjust, and also in difficulty of the rewards for fairness and funds are done in the flow state. So the principles of level design is created by pacing the experience and also by guiding all those things by the tactical AI. Then we have the game design process and the iteration key, which has the conceptualization, prototyping, and also the play testing. So when we have the brainstorming, ideation, and defining the code loop, this will lead to the initial game design document, and also it has a low fidelity test like paper prototypes, everything, which the design process takes place in a final way. So finally, we are concluding this tactical AI with the form of a crafting, how this experiences takes place and how these game designs blends and the art, science and iteration form. And also it focuses on the player's experience at every stage, what all the conceptualizations and how the play testings and drivers success takes place. In that way, even all the humans will get successful in the games whatever they like to play. So in that way it is designed. So hope you all understood what is tactical AI. Thank you so much.